Hello again. The U.S. has once again teamed up with the Market Theatre to commemorate Black History Month. Black History Month is recognized in the U.S. each year in February. To commemorate the month, the theatre will have a run of the premiere Nina Simone for Women. To tell us more about this, I'm joined by U.S. Minister Counselor for Public Affairs, Craig Dicker. Very good morning to you, Craig, and thank you so much for talking to us this morning. Let's start with Black History Month and its significance in the United States.
Well, every year we celebrate Black History Month. We remember the trials and tribulations of the past, the successes of the past, the hopes for the future. It's an important time to focus on the incredible achievements as well as the struggles of our African American friends and colleagues.
What a woman you have chosen. What a phenomenal woman, Miss Nina Simone. Was that an obvious decision to make her one of the focuses of the month?
Absolutely. I mean, you know, the play itself is in many ways a reaction to an event in 1963 at the 16th Street Baptist Church in Birmingham, Alabama. And before that, Simone was basically a songwriter and performer. But this event, which was essentially a white supremacists set off an explosion in this church, and there was a nationwide reaction, and it was a catalyst for Simone, and she turned and she focused her efforts from there on in largely on social issues, racial issues, and gender issues. Immediately after the bombing, she wrote the song Mississippi Goddamn, which is in this play. And then about 3 years later, she wrote the song For Woman. And it wasn't until about 2015 that the very talented African-American playwright, Christina Ham, took those songs as the basis to create a musical. So selecting Nina Simone was a very deliberate. She is a legend in the United States as well as around the world, and her social activism and her struggles for equality, racial as well as gender equality, are really encapsulated in this play.
A legend all over the world. Perhaps let's talk about some of the cultural exchanges that we see around Black History Month with South Africa as well.
We have a number of different exchanges. We have short-term exchanges. We have long-term exchanges. We have programs that are directly related to African History Month. We bring in speakers and we bring in specialists. We co-funded this performance. But in general, our exchange program is really geared to giving South Africans and Americans opportunities to learn about each other, to learn from each other. And we run a wide array of exchange programs. Our flagship program is the Fulbright program, which was launched on the planet Earth in 1946. We're very proud of the Fulbright program. We give scholarships both at the master's degree level and the doctoral level. We've been working with the National Research Foundation to increase the number of doctorates, and I think that we're going to. We run short-term programs like the Mandela Washington Fellowship Program, which is aimed at a younger group, ages 25 to 35, and it's leadership-oriented in areas like public administration, business and entrepreneurship, and civic leadership. There's a 6-week program with an option to do an internship for another 6 weeks. Although they're not specifically aimed at African American, Black History Month, they do overlap and they address many of the issues that we think about and focus on during Black History Month.
Craig Dicker, we appreciate your time this morning, and he's the Minister Counselor for Public Affairs at the U.S. Embassy here in South Africa.